a bad person? Guys, what makes you think that you're a good or bad person? Has anybody ever come to you and ask you this question? Anyone? I want to start off. Why is everybody scared today?
I would say they don't. I mean, I assume I know I'm a good person because when people ask me things, I'll just give it to them. Sometimes without questioning or asking, or people just say, "Oh, you're a good person." I mean, a person won't lie to you saying like you're a terrible person. I mean, unless they really hate your guts, but I don't know.
Yeah. One?
I think what makes people a good person is the things that you do for people. I think as humans, if someone helps us a lot or is there for us, we're like, oh, that's a good person. Or we see what the person is doing. We judge it off by their actions.
Yeah.
And then a bad person, they judge you off by also what you do. For example, if someone is really outspoken, that's really a bad person.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
if someone, it's in certain things, like, you know how, like a female or a guy who's very outspoken and says their mind, they're like, oh, yo, ayombanyo, akorashin and everything. When I'm just saying, someone who tries to give their point across, right? They can be like, oh, that's kind of like a bad person. We don't want to interfere because they're very outspoken.
And also, but we'll get there.
I think being a good person, it starts from the heart. You might be acting really good to everyone, but deep in your heart, you're not that person, you know.
Yeah.
So, for me,
Let's
I
pray that
think
for the
a good person is in you, within your heart, like start by yourself. But you can't give me food and I appreciate hey, you've given me, all the food, but you've poisoned me.
Yeah.
That means you're not a good person, but but the society is gonna see you as a good person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it definitely starts from the heart. And for me, what makes a good or a bad person, I have this belief that everybody has a good or bad side to them. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I believe so. I mean, everybody does that, what they feel inside or what at that certain moment that, and not just to show off like that, I have to show off like, okay, I've done this for this person and I've done this for this person. No, I believe that it definitely comes from the heart. But also the other question is that the things that you do for people, are they the things that say you're a good or bad person? Like charity stuff that you do for people, does that mean that you're a good person? Because sometimes I believe like it comes from like you said, it comes from the heart. But sometimes like you do something like, let me say for a charity organization, let me say for like a business or something, and you're just doing that so that the other business can see what you're doing for the other person. I don't know if that makes sense in a way, but for me, I believe that there's definitely two sides to people. Definitely.
Yeah, actually, to me as one, I think a good person, the picture that brings in a good person is the person that, it starts from the heart, but at times it's not about only people. It's even other things like animals. You might not be good at some people now, like what is going on, like racism. You might not be good at the white people, but you're good at people in general, right?
Yeah.
So you might be good at animals, So it depends. What
it depends where your heart is.
Yeah, it depends where you.
Yeah, because sometimes it's like also the people around you, like they could know that okay, like this is a good person because I've known them for like I know their heart. Like I've been with them for like quite some time, even though like some other people like do not see it. Like Lana said, like if a person is outspoken, sometimes the person is telling you, like they're trying to help you or something. But sometimes when somebody comes and tells us like something like straight off, like blunt, sometimes we don't take it that well. And sometimes we're like, oh, that person is a bad person. Like he or she literally came to me and told me something like so bluntly, like I'm not used to this kind of thing. I don't know if that kind of makes sense, but also people judge off people because of that, if they're good or bad, just simply because they cannot take the truth.
Yeah, I think so.
That,
And
that honestly could be it too. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I feel like if someone comes up to you and tells you something blunt and you as a person take it offensive, and you have friends that doesn't tell you what's really, what's going on, and so that also tells you like who your friends are. Like someone who doesn't know you tells you, hey, this is not right.
Yeah.
And your
And that
friends is not,
which
so.
brings us back to the point that I was trying to get across, that you have to know like it depends, like if you know the person, how long you've known the person, because that friend of mine, or like Lauren, could come to me, Nangamba. I mean, she tells me something so bluntly, and let me say, like, we're just in a new group of friends, and I'm like, damn. Like, she just came and told her friend, like, something so bluntly like that. Like, she must be a bad person or something like that. So I believe that also people judge of people's actions, but knowing the person is also very important. Knowing how the person's heart is, how long you've spent with the person. Like, you could never be like, Sanya's heart. Like, Sanya could never do that, you know? Like, I know who Sanya is. I know who Lana is. I know who Jackson is, you know? Like, you just get that point. And also, there's also, like, a question that I wanted to talk about. When it comes to relationships, would you guys date or go into a relationship with a person? I don't know how to bring out this question. A person who is bad or good? Like, what type of person do you want in the relationship?
me as one.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'll date. You say it, a bad and good person.
No, like, what type of person, like,
Would you date, like, for example, our culture believes that umuntu ayinedda umuntu mubi. What ayinedda togenda yo.
Being stubborn.
Yeah, stubborn and like.
For me, I think I'll date a stubborn girl. Reason being, because this person, I'm giving my reason.
yeah.
The reason being is that this girl will give you she'll be open with you.
Yeah.
When she's angry, you get to know that. But the silent girl, man, you don't want to joke with the
What's wrong with
silent
the
person.
silent girl?
Right. Why does
It's just
everyone
like
say
it's
that?
just like a barking dog and the silent dog. You don't joke with silent dogs.
Silent dog.
Yeah, that means you're gonna get beat. But a barking dog, you definitely know that this dog is angry. So I bring the point to the stubborn girl. The stubborn girl, when she gets mad, you get to know. But the silent girl, my man.
I mean, people can change. They can show you both sides.
Yeah, people can change.
Well,
When-
some people can do both sides.
Mm.
Like I can show you the crazy side, and then there's times where like
Crazy side where?
What type of crazy? What type of crazy are we talking about?
well, just saying.
yeah.
I think as people's personality, I don't think you can change. If you're stubborn, you're stubborn. If you're quiet, you're quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I don't know. I think because sometimes I'm stubborn,
Mm.
I think I would date more someone who is more quiet in a way. You know,
More calm.
I don't feel like stubborn people and stubborn people can be together.
Exactly.
No, yeah,
You know,
they
let's say-
definitely can't.
The pride will be too much.
Yeah.
I'm not
You guys
gonna.
are
I'm not
arguing
gonna
all the
answer the
time.
phone. I'm not gonna answer the phone either. I
Right,
spent
right.
like a whole time like not speaking.
Right.
Yeah.
Show who you want to show who's boss. Like
Yeah, which is kind of like
there's no
pointless.
point of being.
And also quiet people that I feel like their relationship honestly is boring. You gotta balance it out, as you said,
Exactly.
that's what
as
they
Jackson
say.
said.
Yeah,
You have to balance it out.
Hey,
I got with
I
that.
got a point come.
I mean, for me, about that, I would say, let me see, in a relationship. For me, I know myself. I know that I am calm most of the time. most of the time, I'm very calm. I'm very, like, I'm still like that quiet person. Why you laughing?
We know. Do you
I'm just listening.
No, very honest. Like in a relationship, like, I know that I'm that kind of person. Like, I'm more chilled. I'm like, kind of quiet in a way. So for me, obviously, I'll do like somebody like, who comes to me and I'm daru, you know, like who speaks out. Because sometimes for me, communication, okay, it's very important, but sometimes it's very hard to like communicate something out. So banja got somebody who's going to like kind of balance it out. Nangamba, hey, you know, 1, 2 things, and yeah, you'll get it. Obviously, like I don't want anybody like who's kind of quiet in a relationship. I don't know if that makes sense in a way, but yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm very calm. I'm very quiet.
You're not quiet. We know
I'm
you.
very humble. I'm very humble. But I'm like that.
But I think
Oh, yeah.
what makes someone, because when you ask that question, what makes someone, I don't know, a bad
Oh, good
person. Everyone has their good and bad sides, like you say,
Yeah.
right? So what makes someone bad in a relationship? I hear some people say they don't want, some females believe a guy should pay for everything. Now, if you come, every time you're the one who pays, what you're going to that guy, no, he's not a good person, he's very stingy.
Yeah.
Or something like
Tagaba.
that. Yeah, and then a female, if you don't give that sex to a guy, oh, that female is so bad. She's not doing what a female is supposed to do.
That is very
no.
true.
You know?
Actually, for the female, if you're my girl, and you not give me what I deserve, you actually, it's like you're hurting my feelings. You know exactly.
How?
Hey, listen, coming into my life. Sometimes me as a guy, as guys, not me as a guy, but in general, guys, we date females for a couple things. We don't date females for assets. In at most, yeah. If I approach you and I act sweet to you, doesn't mean I'm looking for your pockets. I'm looking at something very, very,
What is
very.
that?
What
Exactly.
We want to
Like,
know.
You want to know? We shall go to the bedroom. I'll let you know.
Say it. But also, like, yeah, I mean, people do have that thing where they say that, hey, if the guy doesn't pay for the dinner or whatever, Tagaba is very stingy.
No.
And if the girl doesn't give, those words can go so far. Let's say with guys, I'm like, that girl. They can even come, I believe that sometimes they even come up with stories like, she's like this, she's like this, she's like that.
Yeah, if a guy doesn't give out stuff, like if your guy doesn't give you whatever you want or pay for your stuff, then that means he's technically trying to show you at the other side of responsibility. You're gonna be responsible as yourself, you know. Without him, who will take care of you?
Myself.
Yeah, of course, yourself. That means you don't have to leave the rest of the work for the guy. You're gonna have to, you know.
So let me ask.
That's why you guys are like, hey, this guy is stingy, but they just use their mind.
Okay.
My girlfriend has to be, you know.
So like sometimes you want her to pay for like some of the stuff.
Exactly.
At some point.
Exactly.
But then what if like time goes on and then like, let me say like a few months, like 2 or 3, and you guys continue to go out and Tagaba.
Like,
would you stop?
when the girl doesn't give me what I deserve, if she doesn't give me what I deserve, then that means she doesn't like
You're gonna
me.
stop paying for the
That means she
dinner.
doesn't like
has
me.
nothing
To
to
me,
do
you're
with
going to
not
stop paying
like
for the
you.
dinner?
Honestly, if I'm paying for everything, and the girl is like
After a few months.
So she's termed as
let me say
bad.
we sleep together in the bed, and you're like, you're not gonna give me stuff, my man. It's self-explanatory. You're gonna have to, to loosen yourself, at some point.
At some point,
You know
that
what
pain.
I mean, I
Come
get,
on.
I get it, but you can't just force someone. Like,
Of course,
she's probably just waiting to see how far you
For
can
months?
wait.
from
No, after marriage.
Oh,
marriage.
that's
So,
what I'm saying.
okay,
Yeah,
She's
we
not-
just-
if it's
stop
after marriage, then you can also wait for me to after marriage. That's when I'm gonna spend my money. Why don't?
goodness.
How about that?
So all this
Okay,
time,
that's just
Then that's stingy,
great.
right?
Yeah.
that's
That's
very
stingy.
stingy.
Exactly. Now you're seeing that as being stingy.
No,
So how about
but
you?
you're comparing sex and money.
No,
it's
you-
two different things.
they all
There's-
match actually.
No, they don't. No, they
Go
don't.
ask
they
ask
don't.
No,
girls
they
who are broke. They
but
Broke? Where?
girls out there, not you. For you not broke. That's why you're like, oh, you're not
I don't have
broke.
those type of friends. I'm
Actually,
sorry. I don't know those type of people.
yeah, exactly. They trade sex for money, or they owe money for sex, whatever.
But I'm saying,
you know that.
your girlfriend, though.
Yes,
not my girl.
Someone that you love dearly.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, I'm getting into this, but we gotta wait after marriage. That means that's what I'm saying. She's not termed as a bad person. That's
She just has
who
her
she
values.
is.
Yeah.
You know? Now
Okay,
it's up
yeah.
to you to pay for. It's up to you to pay for this, this, and this.
Okay, if she's to wait after marriage, that means
You're also
It-
going to wait with your
to
man.
wait. Maybe I'm gonna let that happen if you have money for the marriage. But if we have no money,
So you're going to make her
Money
pay
to
for
the
the
wedding,
wedding?
so you
of course we're gonna have to have money to process the wedding, whatever, all
Are you going
those
to put in
things.
the most of the money?
Exactly, because she's looking at me
Obviously.
to pay for whatever, So that means if I have no money, that means I'm gonna wait forever. So that means. Yeah, 'cause I
yes,
got no
you'll wait
money. I got no
forever.
money to process the wedding. You know that.
What do you mean you're going to wait
I
forever?
know.
Because I have no money to process for the wedding.
Until she gives you some.
So
money.
so
she gets-
so
then you'll
to
have the-
give
Yeah, all of a
give
sudden,
me
after the things come, he's
Yeah,
going,
very
the money is going to
good.
come
no
out.
not being wicked.
Very
No,
wicked.
I'm being real. I'm
Very
being real.
stingy.
You see now you're calling me
Now we're
stingy. You're calling me
Yeah.
wicked because I'm
Yeah.
telling you
As the
reality.
president of the committee,
You know?
you're very
Well, I said,
stingy.
disciplinary
We
committee
voted.
has voted you are a very bad
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
The bad thing you guys don't know, like you
But
you
also,
should
but also-
know the reality. That's the reality. You have
We're
to
trying
accept.
to understand, but not everyone kind of like thinks like you. It's
To be real, honestly, if you are my guy and I tell you that I'm gonna wait until marriage, and then you tell me you can't wait, as a female who has common sense, I walk away.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna walk away, but okay. The thing is, if you tell me wait till marriage, and a year passes, another year,
Yes.
a different, you mean I'm
And you're
gonna
still
wait?
waiting, sitting.
Come on, I'm not gonna wait for you
So meaning
for
that
3
it's
years.
not about love, it's about lust.
it's about the stuff.
That means, how am I gonna
Do you, know,
survive?
do you know when you turn 60,
What do you
you
mean
won't
how you
even
going
be
to
there?
survive?
Can you, huh?
What do
When
you mean
you-
how
when
are
you
you going to
right.
survive?
Can
You
you
get
live?
older, you
Can
try
you
to
live
survive
with?
right
Can
now.
you live with food in the house and you don't eat it? Can you live with food
So
in
you're
the house and you
saying
don't
a female is food.
eat? You got you got what we consume,
But also there's also this question: if like y'all continue to be together for some time, is the woman also considered bad for not paying some of the stuff at some time?
I think so. I think, yeah. Like, as females, I think you need to do it halfway. Like, when a guy brings us, so you have to pay for certain stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about Uganda, but in here, with the bills and everything that's going around us, you have to help out.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
You shouldn't let the guy pay for everything.
Unless you bump into Patrick Mahomes.
It depends to the society, like she said. She doesn't know about Uganda. If we in terms of Africa, I won't mind. I won't mind if she doesn't pay. I'll pay for everything.
Until marriage.
Yeah, I don't mind. But in terms of America, she gonna pay. She has to pay. Exactly, we have to pay. In terms of
We have to pay. Well,
we have to.
Oh,
to
It's a
okay.
must.
Exactly, we have to cause bills are
so
bills are
that's
piling.
mean I have a right to say sex after marriage, though. You know?
Definitely.
But you
You
know,
just done the devil's advocate.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So you have a right, but hopefully the right doesn't go forever. That's that's the point I'm sticking on. If,
So
if it
obviously
doesn't go forever, then yes.
At some point, like, it will come, like, during the marriage, and then you're like, okay. I mean, before marriage, like, I don't know how to bring out this question. If you continue until and you find out, okay, cousin, this is the woman I want to be with and stuff, and it continues that way, would you leave and go for like a female with like who can do that?
No.
Or?
The thing is, okay, okay. Let me clarify my point. The thing is, if I'm to date you, you're this sexy looking, this beautiful, like oh gorgeous, right? That means this is what I want.
Yeah.
So the more I wait, you either gonna gain weight. You know, I'm still waiting. Don't listen. Listen. You know, listen.
Okay.
I'm waiting, and you tell me to wait. But remember, I got something, you know, real curvy. And I'm waiting. We're still looking for money. We're like, hey, baby, we're gonna look for money. A year passes, another year passes. Technically, you're gonna gain some weight, or I'm gonna get used to you. But but before, after like the time I got you, you looked way so attractive. But the more we stay together, no sex, no whatever, I'm gonna just get used to you. I'm gonna just see you as a normal person. Yes, okay. Time comes, you give me some stuff. You know, we get used, and then you give me some stuff. But I won't enjoy it like the way I would have enjoyed it at first. You know what I mean? Because when I first approach you right now, and you give it to me, oh my God, I feel like heavens.
Then the money is gonna start coming out.
No, I'm being honest.
But the money will show.
But if you give it to me later on.
But that's that.
That's reality.
Oh, but
I mean, they say something that you wait for a long time. Sometimes something that you wait for a long time, and you finally get it. Sometimes they say, why did I wait?
obviously, like almost like movies. You know, like sometimes movies they do like all these adverts. They all come out, and sometimes like you get used to the movie, and then when you go and watch the movie, you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's
you feel like you've watched it like for
that wasn't even fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but I think
see
that happens.
you got the point.
No, but
wait, but we understand
but I feel
that.
very bad.
Yeah, wicked man still. But with that though, I feel like people get comfortable with each other, meaning like they don't really do as much work on themselves as you first met because the person is comfortable with you, right? So I feel like you don't date someone because the end goal is sex. You date someone because the end goal is you're gonna, like Romeo and Juliet, you're gonna get married to the person, have kids. When your kids grow, you guys are still gonna be together in love. Because at 60 years, you think you're gonna be having sex? 70. Probably you'll be even using Viagra.
Literally.
Okay, the thing is...
At some point.
At some point.
The thing is, when we're in love, when two people are in love, you shouldn't put conditions. That, hey, we shouldn't do this for this. We shouldn't do this for this. If you put conditions, this situation is going to happen. Trust me. If I'm in love with you and you put conditions, that means you're going to, like, you're going to disappoint me somehow, somewhere, but I'm not going to show it to you. I'm gonna be like, okay, yes, baby, okay, let's do that. But I'll be disappointed within me. I'll be like, no. Maybe when I'm in my room by myself, I'll be like, no, I have this girl. She's all beautiful, and other men are watching her out there. And sometimes you come home late, but you told me not to have sex with you, but you come home late. And then you come home. You tell me about my friend. Hey, your friend what? Your friend is a good boxer. Your friend beat the other man. Then I'm gonna have this kind of feeling. Maybe this guy might smash my girl. You know what I mean? Hey, for me, I'm not a boxer. I'm just I'm just a dishwasher kind of thing. But and then you tell me some Superman out there. That means something is gonna happen somewhere in my mind. I'm gonna feel like somebody's smashing. You know what I mean?
Serious?
Exactly.
Okay, she makes you wait. What makes you think she's gonna see someone else? That's why I don't understand.
I'm just saying when you go out, you have guy friends.
Okay.
And then you come back to me, and then you know we're gonna have to talk. You know, we're free to each other, right? You're gonna tell me, hey, you know what? Your friend is really good. Your friend lifted some weights. Your friend, you know what I mean? And for me, I can't do that. So with me, I'm gonna feel like this guy might take over my girl, kind of, right? So the more the thing happens, you tell me these stories, I'm gonna feel like I can't wait. Of course, it's insecurity.
But then why
Exactly,
do that?
that's
He's an honest
insecurity.
man. Now let's say
Hey,
this
so he has some good in him.
is wicked, but sometimes
I'd rather
good.
be. I
Yes,
want to
I'm
tell you
good
facts because I'm the
inside.
only man here. You're off lady, so I'm gonna tell you facts. You know
So
what
for
I mean?
you, that makes her a bad partner.
I'm not a bad partner. That makes me a good partner.
No, but
Good
her-
No,
partner.
her,
No, but for
the
her,
one
yeah.
that you
Her?
described.
Actually, it doesn't make. I don't know. 'Cause it's confusing.
Yeah,
She might be a good partner if she's honest. Yes, if she's honest, like
and she tells you her values. But
I mean, if she can't have sex like outside there, then yeah, she's a good partner, anyways. But
but
if
for you, you
someone
keep on believing
seduces
that
her,
she is. So how do you
because they
know?
might seduce her somewhere.
So let
somewhere.
me ask you a question. So would you date a girl that cheats on you but has a good heart, or a girl that does not cheat, since they're very loyal, but the heart is just like
There.
bad, like she has a bad heart.
Like,
Gabi akola
Like-
bikunyiza.
like she hurts me all the time, but she doesn't cheat on me. That's
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other girls doing?
The other one cheats on you or cheated on you, but she has a good heart.
She cheated on me and she doesn't do it anymore, or she continues to do it.
No,
She stopped.
hey,
then
Yeah,
that's
that.
okay. That's okay. I'd rather go with that than this one is gonna hurt me. That means I'm not gonna live forever. You know, men die. You know, we have a legacy that says that men die fast. Like what is this? That the lifetime for men is
Short?
short
It's shorter than
according to the
female.
females.
Yeah.
You know why?
No.
No.
Because we get stressed a lot. But it's not like that, actually. But we get stressed a lot. And for you, enjoy the life to the fullest. Because the more you get beautiful, the more you're going to get, like, a variety of guys approaching you. The more you're going to get provided. But for us, we work hard. If I'm dating you, you're this beautiful. Okay, now let me give her an example. I already given you an example. So I'm dating you and
That's me.
and you're this beautiful.
Go ahead.
And you're this beautiful.
Oh my God.
That means I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna work hard to fulfill your needs, but still, because I'm gonna work hard to fulfill your needs, but just to make sure that you're for me. But still, other guys there is also gonna work hard to fulfill your needs. So that means for you, you might even see somewhere, just receiving. Then,
But so I don't know about other females. The females that I know or that are around me, we don't date guys because of how hard work they do, whatever. Yes, every female wants a hardworking guy. No female wants a guy who just sits there and doesn't like to work.
And leaves
Yeah.
us to work.
But we see more of how their heart is.
Yeah.
Number one, if you have to see what makes a good guy, obviously, a guy that, number one, loves God,
Yeah.
Number two, you have to watch him, how he deals with, like, kids. Because you're going to have kids with this guy.
Yeah.
Then you're going to reach there and,
He
kids
doesn't
no,
like it.
right?
yeah.
And then, I think this one should have been, like, the second one, how angry they get.
Or what they do when they're angry.
What they do. Are they going to go out there and look for somebody else?
Yeah.
Or they're going to kind of calm down, then they're going to talk to you,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then, four, if the guy genuinely loves you regardless of anything that may come,
Yeah,
After the
exactly.
anger.
right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't think females that, as you say, females that, because you're not giving her this, then she's going to go over there. I don't feel like that female really is consistent in what they want in a man.
Yeah.
You know?
Most females don't
They're
know what they
still-
want.
Ha, don't
Yeah,
say
nah,
that.
my
We
God.
can
Don't
say
say
that.
that.
Let me tell you something.
No, no,
Let me-
no, 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 no,
Don't
no,
speak
no,
for
no, no,
them.
no.
Don't speak for us.
Okay,
Don't.
now like you've been speaking for men too. You've been speaking for us.
Okay,
So let me
listen.
speak for you. Come on.
No.
Come on.
Why you saying most females don't know what they want?
Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Most females don't know what they want because of some reason. I know. I've been watching females. Most of them don't know what. For you might be knowing what you want because you want God. But there's some now, for example, a female might be in love with you. Okay, no, I've seen most females being in love with their their men or their boyfriends. But if this guy can't reach a point and this guy can't provide whatever this or let this girl go out from maybe they've made like 5 years in marriage, and then this guy want to act mature in the marriage, and then the girl is like, I gotta go out with my friends, if the girl doesn't, and then you find out that this girl can't like mature, like go like
Can't stop going out.
like can't stop going out or can't, I'm just giving an example. This girl will let this guy go. I've seen a lot of this, a lot of females like that.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I can't withstand him. No, I gotta go out with my friends. And then they always do like this, their fingers. I gotta go out with my friends. I see them. Exactly. And the dude is like,
Black American.
and the dude is like, baby, please come home. Baby, please come home. We got bills. Then no, I'm not coming, Steven, no. You know what I mean? And the friends are supporting. You know what I mean? So I feel like most females don't know what they want, man. I feel like that.
I think a female who doesn't know what they want is they haven't tested what's bad out there in the world. Because the grass is never green on the other side.
The grass ain't green.
Yeah,
So I feel like you should say some females, not all females, because also men don't know what they want.
I've said that females, yeah. Men that
some men.
Some men that
Don't know
are
what
boys.
No.
We got real men, but we got real men in the heart. Real men in the heart. They are boys, they're real men, and they're just men.
And they're teenager boys.
Those are the boys. In general, those are the boys. The
they
boys
want,
just smash any girl they want, and then they leave.
And then also those girls.
And even those girls.
So females are women.
What?
I have a lot to say in my head, but I wait for it outside.
No, honestly.
Take it
A
outside.
female that doesn't know what. No, a man that doesn't know what they want. I think you can see it from like day one.
Yeah,
Men don't pretend.
Of course we don't.
you can see it from the get-go.
Wow.
They can pretend for some.
She said so. We
months
don't
and
pretend.
everything.
I'm like, of course we
And then
don't.
eventually
Eventually
will come out, the
Will
acting will
come.
stop.
Their acting will stop, and then
Yeah.
you'll see the true colors. As a female, okay, yes, we know how to pretend. We can pretend for years.
We can act that
Thank
movie
you.
out until
Yes.
We're pretty good at that. I'll give you props. sis.
Exactly.
But also,
Thank
that
you.
happens is because also the people that you're around.
Yeah.
There's some people who don't, they're friends that you can have that don't wake you up. You
Yeah.
know? Everything they're like, yeah, do that. Oh, yeah, yes, do that. Whereas if you have those friends who are like, hey, like, I feel like this guy, maybe he works hard for you, he does this and this. You as a female are is actually going to wake up and be like, you know what, let me just sit down and actually focus on this.
Yeah.
person.
Instead of having friends that will be like, okay, I saw somebody here. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
go. I saw somebody here. Okay, yeah, he seems like a good guy or something. They can't tell you that, okay, you know what, Jackson has been doing good. He has been doing 1, 2, 3. Just stay there and stay focused. And also that kind of helps you like with stuff in life, not just to focus on that. Like the friends that you have around you, like that circle that you have around you is very important because it kind of helps you and be like, okay, if they can tell you that, be like, okay, focus on this guy. He's working very hard. He seems like he's a good man and whatever. It also helps you focus on other stuff because I believe that if it's that way, like, okay, I'm going to focus on Mr. Jackson alone. I'm going to focus on Jackson alone. He's here. He's doing 1, 2, 3. Everything is good. It's also going to help me focus on other stuff. I won't be jumping next thing. It's also going to help you, like, as a person with also other decisions that you're making outside the relationship. So I believe that is very important. Like, the friends that kind of tell you, okay, like, this is good. You should go for it. Stay focused on that. Those are the friends that will be like, okay, yeah, this is the business that you want to do. Okay, yeah, go for it. Stay focused on that. Instead of saying, okay, I'm going to open a nail salon today. Okay, I'm going to open a hair shop today. Okay, I'm going to, it kind of helps you, like, be stable and know what you want and know what to do. So that is very, very important. Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to get into some comments over on Facebook to see what our viewers are saying. We're going to start off with Mr. Mubidu Roy. He is watching. Hi. And there's Jackson Sekatawa says, Jackson Mubiru, good to see you, bro. Say to your friend.
Peace.
And I know Eddie says 1G. Beverly Chidawo is watching. Hi, Beverly. And I know Eddie goes on to say, ladies with angry faces. Men don't invest where they don't expect to harvest.
Ah, very wicked. That's a wicked brother. Oh, you're wicked.
No,
that's
that's
not. You guys
Where
are
you
talking.
don't harvest what?
Exactly.
Have
Come
no.
on.
I want to keep my purity.
right.
Until marriage,
Of course. No, listen. This guy's gonna invest
where he's
to-
going to harvest.
to her.
You know,
Exactly.
there's other things you can do instead of you just deciding you want to harvest yourself. Like, watch porn or
No way.
watch.
Watching.
I cast out that thing.
more.
I can't do that when I have
you
a
want
girl.
to start that topic?
No. When I have a girl, why should I do that?
No, even though you don't have a girl, you don't.
okay.
Why are you watching porn?
Sometimes people use it for
Exactly, but it's-
different means. You
We
know,
don't
you
start
never
that
know.
topic 'cause
But
This topic is gonna end outside. So he says,
party.
don't invest where they don't expect to harvest. Sex is basic need. You ladies know this. Stop pretending.
exactly.
This
Thank
will
you.
remind me.
Thank you, my brother.
Oh, your president. This is vice president.
Yeah.
That's obvious. Let's go.
And then we have Samuel Christopher Kawuma. That goes on to say that man has a point. People may underrate this
Men
point.
are the ones supporting it.
Yeah.
Wait, let's wait for the
He
ladies.
says that man has a point, aka himself. He knows himself. People may underrate his point, but he's spot on with what feeding, urging for sex. And then we have SC Badra goes on to say, hi Dion, I'm awake all the way from Uganda. It's 4 a.m. Thank you so much for watching us, SC. Thank you so much for everybody who's tuning in and watching. Do not forget to share. And as we're okay, this is the last question. Does anybody want to add on to what makes you a good or bad person in a relationship? Personally, anything you want to say before the show ends?
Women, ladies first all the time. You know that.
Oh, ladies.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm a
let's just start from
gentleman.
here.
Oh
Let's start
my
this.
God. Gentlemen,
Let's
that's
do
why I said
stingy.
sex, right?
Let's start on this
Then,
side.
then you won't be a gentleman.
Hey, come on.
Okay.
You're gonna sex.
We're going to take this
God
topic
made
to an
sex.
after party.
God made sex to happen,
What's
no
it
matter
No,
what.
after marriage.
Did Adam and Eve got married?
Huh?
Did Adam and Eve first got married to have sex?
Well, was I there? I wasn't there.
Of course, you
we're not
weren't there,
born there.
but we know that.
No, but were you there?
I just know.
Exactly.
can't
Don't you go to
just-
church
just
every day,
know.
every Sunday? Don't you
Every
go to church?
Sunday.
You know
Every
about
Sun-
church, right?
But were you there in the garden of
I wasn't there. I wasn't there, but I know they didn't just get married to have this Abel and Cain.
But they weren't doing anything. They just ate
No way.
a forbidden
guys.
fruit.
That's a
We're going
biblical
to
word,
take this
but
outside.
Literally.
they made it happen. So if I'm in love with you, we're gonna have to make it happen. You know.
Right.
Yeah, exactly right.
Right.
Do you have one last thing you want to tell some people?
Just be kind to one another. I mean, if you see a friend or meeting new people, be honest. If they take it the wrong way, that's on them. Just keep a positive vibe to everyone. That's all.
Okay, this is Luana.
So, what makes a person good or bad, like I said, and like you said, everyone has a good or bad side, but I don't think people should judge people based on how they say out stuff or how they act. Get to know the person deep down. Because also the person that you may term as good might not be as good, you know?
Yeah.
And also to Jackson, right?
And his
That's me.
colleague,
That doesn't mean
the
a
vice
person
president.
is a bad girlfriend. That just means that person has their own morals and principles. So
Okay.
it's up to you to wait for them, you know?
That is
It's
very
up to me to
important.
wait.
And it's always worth it when you wait.
Yes.
Well, sometimes, you know? But
Have
But
you
also waiting.
have
too
you
long.
ever been
Waiting
have you ever been there? Have you ever been okay, let me give you an example. Have you ever been in the house and your mom is cooking something, or not even, okay, someone is cooking food, and this food has a very good scent. You feel like you want to eat it right now. And she's like, no, you're going to wait for your siblings to come home. Then you're like, you can't wait. Then you just go steal it. You know, you eat because you can't wait. That is with us, man. If I get you, this beautiful, you're in my house, you're in my bedroom, you under the same blanket
So
with
you're gonna
me.
steal from
I'm
God.
screaming.
Not from God, from you.
Eh.
God is not there.
God watches you. You're stealing from God.
I'm not like people keep on stealing. You're in under the same blanket with me, and you're like, I can't do anything, my man. Come on. You gotta think twice. And if you don't want me to smile, then go sleep somewhere else, not in my bedroom.
In fact, don't even
Exactly.
say do you end the show?
No, that means you're gonna sleep by yourself.
Well,
If
me
you
too,
sleep with me,
outside.
if you sleep with me, you remember you're gonna
We're
sleep,
going to
and
finish this outside,
I'm
the after party
okay,
talk.
all right,
For
all
me,
right.
one last thing I want to say is what makes a good or bad person. Like, I just like want to say, like everybody say, everybody has a good or bad side, but I also encourage people to be kind. Be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, and keep doing good in this world. Oh, there's a new comment. Oh, it's from the vice president. He says, Lona, yeah, I can't wait. Just encouraging. The vice president of Jackson has spoken.
Perfect.
The vice president of Jackson has spoken about this. Oh, and Samuel kind of corrected me, saying it's fading. It's fading urge for sex. Okay, that's what he meant. I got it now. So Lona, that's what the vice president has said. But that's it for today's show. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys for tuning in every Monday here on AI TV. And we'll be back next week. I hope you guys continue to have a blessed and happy week and continue to be kind to yourself and to others. That's it for today's show. Bye.